Hello, everyone. My name's Bud Haslett, and for the last 40 years, I've been in the investment business. And it's been a very exciting time. For 20 of those years, I was actually an options market maker on the trading floor, one of those maniacal Neanderthals that scream and yell all day. So I haven't done that in quite a while, but I just turned 65 last year, and so I was looking for something to do in retirement. I looked at various different things, and back in December of 2022, I decided that I was going to get involved with the NFT market. And so the month before that, in November, I had no cryptocurrency holdings, no NFT holdings. I had followed the marketplace for 4 or 5 years, but was very skeptical. And what changed my mind was I saw the market's reaction to FTX. And so from my perspective, the market should have reacted much more violently. And so I took that as a positive. And so in response to that, I attended a conference up in New York in December. And I was standing in a hallway, and two guys were talking. And the one guy said, I just sold my 4,200 portfolio of NFTs. And that fascinated me, so I went back and investigated NFTs, and so I just decided to start to get involved in them. And so down below is my first NFT I purchased. Girls just want to have funds. Naturally, being a 40-year veteran of the investment business, I had a very strong investment process in buying that first one. Let me explain it to you. That naturally is a play on the song sung by Cyndi Lauper. That song was written by a gentleman named Robert Haslett. Robert Hazlett's real name is Robert Ramiro. He's a 1966 graduate of Springfield High School, and I am a 1976 graduate of Springfield High School. So that is why I bought my first NFT. Kind of interesting for an investment professional. But anyway, let's take a look where I am now. Last night I bought my 15,000th NFT. I am on the Crypto.com platform. And the reason I chose that is because I didn't really want to buy crypto, and I could use a credit card to purchase it. So I set up an account, put up my credit card, happily bought 4 or 5 NFTs, and the account got locked down because of security concerns. So I was pretty frustrated. A couple calls to my bank. I got it fixed. After another 4 purchases, shut down again. So I figured, well, I'll go put another credit card on it. So I put a credit card on it, another debit card on it, and after 3 or 4 purchases, it was shut down. So very frustrating time for me. It still causes problems, and it still gets shut down occasionally for security concerns. But I decided at that time to go out and purchase some crypto to use to purchase the NFTs. Unfortunately, I couldn't make a deposit from my bank into Crypto.com because they're based in Hong Kong and Singapore. So I had to open up another account at Coinbase. And so it actually works fairly well now. I deposit the money into Coinbase. I buy the CRO, which is the coin that they use, transfer it over, and now I can buy my my NFTs. So I usually end up buying a few of them on the credit cards and a few of them through cash. I did start minting some NFTs recently, although I was frozen for a couple months because I didn't fill out the application properly or whatever. And I actually have a friend, Barbara Leary, who has given me a couple of her artworks. She's an artist, and I'm offering those. So I'm a very successful minter. I think I've sold $35 worth so far. So I think I'll be able to make a living on that. Last night I actually sold $10, so excuse me, I think it's $45 now. So if you want to talk to me about my minting strategy to gain that $45 afterwards, I'm happy to talk about it. My acquisition strategy here is kind of interesting. It's based on a hockey puck here. Hockey puck, oh. I was always impressed with Wayne Gretzky. He said to skate towards where the puck is. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm taking a 3 to 5 year perspective on this, and it almost seems like the crypto spring is coming with Bitcoin over 30,000. There might be another winter and another spring in the 3 to 5 years, but anyway, that's my perspective. I would like to get 30 or 40,000, 50,000 if I can over the course of the coming years. And I've been faced with a lot of challenges, but I really believe in those 3 to 5 years, institutional investors are going to become more active in NFTs, and high net worth folks also. So I wouldn't be spending all this time and all this money on it if I didn't have a real affinity for where the NFTs are going. I mentioned a little bit about the torture in the beginning, but another difficulty was when I deposited money into Coinbase, they wouldn't let me transfer it out for a week. So another frustrating situation, but things are much better now, though. I understand the accounts and funding better. A big deal was getting a new phone that had face recognition. The initial purchases took 30 keystrokes to buy one NFT. Can you believe that? That's crazy. And Crypto.com had no shopping cart or sweep feature. They have both of those now, so things are going much, much better now. I have a fairly good coordinated social media process where I have a Twitter account and a Instagram, so that led to the $45 in sales. I still have tons of questions. This is probably one of my biggest. So in December, Sotheby's had an auction for the Invisible Friends. That's the top one. I do not own that. They were selling for $4,000 to $6,000. I bid $200 and was very quickly outbid. I saw on Crypto.com Invisible Pets. I don't know. They look pretty much the same to me. So my question is, why does Invisible Friends sell for $4,000 to $6,000 and Invisible Pets sold for $1? So what I ended up doing is I bought about 300 of them, and I'm sitting on them, and I'm the only one buying them, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens in 3 to 5 years. But here's some of the questions that I have. I always wondered why people offer $1 for my NFT when I just paid $5 the day before. That doesn't make sense to me. On the trading floor, you'd be viewed as a rube, not knowing what you're doing. But anyway, that's a big question I have. How important are the drops? Someone offered me $10 million for one of mine and then immediately canceled. So I'm not quite sure why someone would do that. So I have a lot of questions, but over the 4 months, I feel like I've made great progress, and that I really feel like there's a real future for the NFTs. What I would really like to do is to build out an investment framework for this so that the institutions will feel comfortable investing in it. And I'm in the early stages of that, but hopefully in the years to come, you'll be visiting me in another presentation, and I'll be explaining to you what my framework is. So thank you very much. My time has ended. I'll be around later if you want to talk to me. I'm really excited about talking, so I'd love to hear from you.